Hi, welcome to COMP501 Foundation of Programming. In this lecture, I will talk more about Python dictionary. Python dictionary is a container. It is used to describe an associative relationship. So what is an associative relationship mean? That really means it's a map. It map a key with value. For example, I can have like some dictionary with a name that map to their phone number or their address. So I can use that key, that name, to get the value. And the key can be any immutable data type, like string, which is very commonly used, or number, or even tuple. So how do you create a dictionary? Similar to other container data type like string, list, we can start with an empty dictionary and then add data to it. How do you start an empty dictionary? You can do that with a curly braces, an empty curly braces, and then you can add data by setting up name value pair or key value pair. English to Spanish sub 1 is uno, English to Spanish sub 2 is dos, English to Spanish sub 3 is tres. And let's see how this runs in the stem. So if I run this, example 1, you can see 1 uno, 2 dos, 3 tres. The key value pair are separated by colon, and comma separate each of the key value pair, similar to the list. And you can also create the key value pair using, instead of starting with an empty list, you can create a list, instead of create a dictionary with an empty dictionary and then add data, you can start with some data, like the print statement that you saw. You can create a dictionary with these value. You can think of this like an initial value that you can add later. For example, if I run this 1b, you can see this is the data. 1 is uno, 2 is dos, 3 is tres, and you print out this data. And you can also using the converter function dict to convert some data like a tuple or a list into dictionary. And let's see how this works in stem. I think this may be something you're going to use a lot. This is converting Barbie name equal Johnny name equals. So you see that and I can run. You can convert this name value pair or even the tuple inside the dictionary, a list, a name value. You convert those. You can also use in dictionary comprehension. I'm not going to talk about this. You can read more about it in the python.org if you wish. This is a little bit more advanced topic, but it's very similar to the list comprehension that we talked about before. And this is a format of creating a dictionary using dictionary comprehension. Because dictionary, you are using key to get value. It doesn't matter what order you put in there. It does not matter. I can put trace, 3 is a trace, 1 is a uno, 2 is a dos, doesn't matter. Because you are getting the value using key. There's no index associated with the dictionary. And like list and string, if you look up a non-existent key, then you get an error. If you look up a non-existent key, you get an error. The in and not in work on the dictionary too. When you're using in and not in, they check for the key, not the value. They can only check for the key because the value you get from the key. So in order to get the value, they have to look at everything. But the key is something they can easily check. So one in English dictionary, it the English to Spanish dictionary, does it have a one key, six key, or trace key? All right, don't forget these are key, not the value. And you seen that earlier, how do you add data by just using simple assignment statement. Your dictionary variable sub key equal to a value. So I can add one more. English to Spanish sub 4 equal to cuatro. And you can use the del operator to delete a key value pair from the dictionary. I can delete the 4 I just added. So let's try this out. Create a dictionary that contains the name of the various fruit and the number of each item. Apple 430, banana 312, orange 525, pears 217. So we can do that in stem. Oops, I don't want it in here. I want to go to exercise. So let's create a fruit.py. Actually, maybe, yeah, let's do that. Oops. Dictionary fruit.py. So I want to create a fruit with these value. Let me call this inventory. And you can either set the inventory to empty inventory and then add that, or you can create apples as 430, banana has 312, oranges has 525, and pear has 217. I can print the inventory. And that's how you create a dictionary. So, and you can update the dictionary. The value, the key is an immutable data type. You can get a new key, but you cannot change the key. But you can change the value. The dictionary value is mutable. So I can update the banana from 430 to 400. I mean apple from 430 to 400. Bananas from 312 to 100 more. And let's see how this works in stem. And this is a dictionary exercise 3, example 3. And you can see the apple is 400 now. Banana 100 more, 412. Oranges and pears did not change. You can also use a link to check the number of key value pair. Alright, it will give you how many key value pair in the dictionary with the link function. Just like you can use a link in string and list, you can also use in the dictionary. And in this case, there are 4 key value pair. So the output will be 4. So let's try this out. Given the following fruit dictionary, what is the Python interpreter output? And I can do that in a stem here. So I can go for Python interpreter. So given the fruit, so let me create another fruit here. Is apples at 15, banana at 35, and grapes as 12. So what is a fruit sub banana? Well, fruit sub banana, banana has 35, so it should return 35. And what is a fruit sub oranges? Set to 20. And oops, I spelled fruit wrong. Sub oranges. Set to 20. And what is the length of the fruit? Well, I just added a new fruit. Before I have apple, bananas, and grapes. Now I have oranges, so there's a 4 fruit in the fruit dictionary. Is grapes in fruit? There is. It's true. Is pears in fruit? No, there's no pear. So let's do one quick programming exercise. A contact list is a place where you can store specific contact with other associated information like the phone number, email, and birthday. So write a program, take the first word pair consists of name, phone number, and then a list followed by name, phone number, name, phone, and then it will follow by a name you want to look up. So if this is the input, there's a 2 input here. I'm looking for Frank, and the program should return the output where the Frank phone number. So how would you do that? Well, this is one of the labs that you did before, and I'm going to do this with the dictionary and see how this works with the dictionary. So let me go to exercise. I call this contact.py. So let's have a user contact, which is a empty dictionary, and let's get the user input. That is the name. Like for example, enter name, phone, list. All right, and then name. That's the contact name. Name to look up. So let's so I have a user input. This would be like the name number in one line, and I want to split that and then process the dictionary. So let's have a tokens. I call it tokens. I split the user input. So now this is a list. So let me print the token first, and let me go to the exercise folder, and I call this contact. Let me just say Bob 1234, maybe Frank 7890, and name to look up. Let's just say Bob for now. Tokens, if I can spell. Okay, Bob 1234 and Frank 6789. Bob. You can see this is the token. I just convert the input into a list, and name, number, name, number. So I want to take that become key value in the dictionary. And key is the first one, value is the second. So this have an index of 0 to the key and the index. If I have a key, the index is the value is the next index. So I can, for index in range, let's start at 0 to length of the token and skip every other two. So this will give you like a Bob, Frank, the name. This will give you the even number index, which is the name. And I can set up my user content using the tokens at the index. That would be the name. And the next index is the value, which is the phone number. So this will set up user content like subbob equal to 1234. User context of like a Frank 6789. And where I have a content name already, so I can print out the user context sub content name. This is a name to look up. So well, I guess doesn't really matter what the phone number I'm gonna test. So I'm gonna run this program again. Let me put 3 people. Bob again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Frank 67989 and Alan. Let's see, 2390. I'm looking for Frank. Oops, I misspelled index here. So let me run this again. Bob 1, 2, 3, 4. Frank 6789. Alan 2299. And look up Frank. And Frank, as you can see, his number is 6789. This I create a dictionary based on the key value pair, and the key is the name, and then the value is the next index. And this have a 0, this is 2, and the next one will be 4 for the name, and this is the next one like a 1, 3, 1 higher. If you understand how to get the name value from that, you will know how to set up the dictionary. Thank you.